Oh, I hear rain. Okay, right. Good evening, driver. Your task today is to take these wagons down to Andernach. You are clear to depart as soon as you are ready. Don't forget this train is restricted to a maximum speed of 125 km/h. Right, let's turn on the dreaded that. And then we need that again. Lovely. Put you into forward. Release the brake. Put the wiper on. And forward we go. Okay. For now that's not happening. Right, we're under restricted monitoring, meaning we can't go faster than 35. Let's put that down to small menu and let's be able to see that. CIFA. The thing that I don't like about this loco is there is no CIFA warning.
RFB.
No, I don't want that much. I'll go to 25 for now. 35. 40. Lovely. Right, nice and steady through the yard. There's CIFA. Right. Bet is now closed. We've got a couple of people who said silver and loads of people who said none. I'm a brave man doing a German freight scenario. Well, let's be brave for a bit. Okay, what have we got on the signal? That one's not mine. We've got a green there. And a yellow and a green there. Which means that we're restricted to 40. And we enter monitoring. No, we don't. Lovely. Right, nice and steady. We'll get the 60 in a bit, I believe. Yes, unfortunately you can't. What you can't see is the very brave written on his jumper. Yeah, CptnJenks, the very brave. Emergency. Oh, CIFA. No! Stop. There's no CIFA alarm on this. They've broken it. Does my head in. And I forgot to cancel it when we went past that last signal. Right, we can up the thing very slightly now. We put it to 60. Come on, drop back. Not to 55. To 60, thank you. Because I see yellows ahead. We want them yellows to clear if possible. Miss CIFA does strike again. There goes my 1,000 points. Wonder how many more we're going to lose. Right, warning of the 60. We're now in monitoring, down to 70 by the next 700 meters, which is about 23 seconds, which we're below 70 anyway. Need to pay a little bit more attention to CFA. Right, I'm not going fast because I know that the next one's got a speed restriction on it. I believe it to be 60, although there was nothing indicating that it wasn't 40. In fact, there is still nothing indicating that it's not 40. Ah, there we go, thing on top. It says 60, good. So we'll keep it 60 for now. To page down, we're fine. So weird. You must have ETS running, has just heard the driver yawn again. Oh, was that me again? Oops. So you've mentioned yawn and it's making me want to yawn again. Still in the 60. We'll get the 160 soon, which will be 125 for us. There we go. Right, we can increase our speed. 10, 15, 20. 125, let's move. Right. The 80. I don't know what these two lights on the dashboard here mean. That one and that one. They come on at certain speeds. I'm sure it'll tell me somewhere in the manual. Put that up to full now. And we won't wheel slip. Is it me, or do those wipers not actually look as though they're touching the windscreen? Right, we've got greens on the signal. Next stop is Brühl, that we get to fly through. Green, we like greens. Now that I mention it, no, they don't look as though they're touching. They don't, do they? It certainly doesn't come all the way down here, and yet it's managing to clear all the bottom ones. Gosh, wake up, Captain. This is why if I was ever to go full time, I wouldn't start until midday. I'd probably do midday till 8, do them 8 hours. Alright, another signal. All green for me. Why I need the CptnJenks turned on, just to keep the train, reminding the train, yes, I am actually awake. I may be yawning like a trooper, but I am awake. Right, I see yellow. Don't know if that's on my side or the other side. No, it's not on either, it's in the yard. That's cool. How you doing time-wise? Good. We're within 20 seconds. 20 seconds is good. I might need something sweet to get my sugar levels up. Right, just keeping on top of CptnJenks, watching the signals. I'm sure I see yellow in the mist ahead, but is it my yellow? That's the question. Keep the donations coming, indeed. I'm sure we'll get a bit more as the day goes on and we get more people on, Mr. Harrison. See if I can do this whilst you're on the move. Right, that is, come on, back to there. Right, restricted monitoring, we need to be down to 70. We need to be down to 70 pretty quick. There's the 70. Good. see yellow, but I don't yet know if it's clear. Let's deal with Sifa. I do see yellows. I see yellows with greens. Get rid of that as well, so that we're not applying power. So we can now end our monitoring because it's green. It's green and green and green. So let's go. One successful Sifa. Very nicely done. Thank you, Chris. Sifa. Sifa again. Just going to check this next distance. Right, I see lots of red and a green. Green must be mined. There's no distant on it though. So the distant must be just beyond. Yes, there it is. It's all green. Lovely, we like green. Yep, all green. Let's see for as well as we go through the signal. See for again, just keep an eye on the next signal. You're beginning to wish you'd bet on a medal. Greens, and we'll see for as well through that. Oh, I'm beginning to see yellows. Is that my side or the other side? Greens. Okay, but there's definitely yellows on my side ahead by the look of that. Yep. I see yellows that start to break. Don't quite need that much, but hey. See for now. Ready for the signal. Page down to enter the monitoring. We're down now to 70. Good. Looking ahead for the signal. Can't see it. So we'll try to come down to about 50. At the 500 Hertz magnet we need half speed, which for me is 35. Keep Sifa at bay. Right, we're going to continue braking for 35, I think. Let's just check what's going on. Well, I can see something ahead, but it's all red. So yeah, we're gonna come down to 35. Deal with Sifa. Sifa's out the way. Right, the light's gone out. I still don't see anything. So before the 500 Hertz magnet, we need to be at 35. We're then going to enter 500 Hertz monitoring. Which means that we've got to stay at this speed until we get past the signal. We'll see for that. Right, we'll stop applying brakes. Definitely red. There's the 500 magnet on the track there. So we'll enter 500 Hertz. Oh, it's gone to yellow. If we do... no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. And we'll just ease ourselves through. Deal with Sifa. The light's still out. Just gone to green. Good, that means that we can speed up a bit. $60 as we go through. Deal with Sifa. Let's move our thing back down to 60, 70, 65, 60. There we go. So that means that we can speed up a bit. Signal was clear. It's clear, Sifa. Right, we've got double greens, which is good. Means that the next one is green. I heard something click. Didn't like that click. The next station that we get marked for is Oberwinter. Right, it says 100. I'm just going to make sure that we are fully clear before we speed up to 100. Okay, time to move. 595 a ton. Let's get back up to the ton. Oh yes. Sifa again. Let's keep going. Right, I see yellows, but that looks as though it's on the other side. So I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Just going to be prepared though till I can see a green on my side. Oh, we're at full speed now. 125. Away we go. Okay, the yellows are definitely on the other side. Green is on mine. Green, green, and a bit more green. I actually like North Wales Coastal Ben. We'll be on that later as well. Gosh, we've got such a lot to do. We've got a lot to do. A lot of Liverpool laughs. Okay, right, we're coming through Bad Godzelberg platform 1. Probably haven't said that right. Godelsberg maybe. Lovely. Still got greens, let's just keep Sifa at bay. I see yellows. Don't know if they're on my side or the other side. They look other side-ish at the moment. Well, they're not my side's green. With a white light on. Right through the station. Nice. Just keep going. Something else I wanted to tell you guys about. I actually got round to emailing the railway that I'm hoping to do the first video on. Hooray! Finally! I've only been meaning to do it for a couple of months. Chanting fail, 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 fail. Chanting's not going to do you any good, Mr. Harrison. Because for every fail that you chant, I'm chanting green, 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 green. Let's keep on top of Sifa. Who's playing ETS again? Somebody playing ETS? Right, we have a 100 limit coming up, but we're fine for the moment. I see yellows on the other side. It looks like green on mine. Green and red. That's fine. Emergency brakes. Did I miss Sifa again? Must have done. It's okay though, it's picked it back up. Just got to cancel that and then re-engage it. There we go. Well, that's fine, it slowed me down for the 100 anyway. We'll get the warning board for that in a moment. Oh, sorry, Wolves and Trains, you have the same colour name. Okay, Wolves and Trains is chanting fail. Sorry. It's what happens when you're watching for Sifa and you only quickly glance at the chat. It's like anybody in green, first of all, registers as Scotsman. Red's quite easy because both people that are mainly in red are Chris. So long as I see red and stick with Chris, I've got a fair chance of getting it right. My apologies, Wolves and Trains. Blame age, indeed. It's these glasses. And the early morning. I can't wake up this morning for some reason. Excuse me. Right. Let's go into Sifa again. I'll tell you what we haven't done. We'll do it quickly. We haven't got ourselves a snappity snap. I saw that flash, but I don't think that might have been right. Sifa again. Do I see yellows or greens? Let's get through the next green distance. That's yellow. I'm sure I see yellow on that. Or is that yellow on the other side? You're pink. Oh, you come up on mine as blue. Why? Because I've got it in dark mode though. And you're on the chat on the screen in green. Right. Let's do F3. one of them back of the cab. Yay! That's a much better snappity snap. Blame lack of coffee. Yeah, all the way through my life, Mr. Harrison. I don't do coffee. Right, we're coming through Oberwinter. How are we for time? Oh, we're pushing it a little bit on the slow side. We seem to be all right. Lots of distance signals for that one. Possibly because the 500 hertz doesn't have, you still can't see the signal for it. Right, well, we're within the minute. Oh, didn't get full points. No! How can you not get full points? With me not getting full points, I wonder if we'll still get a gold. I don't know how the points are spread out on this scenario. Right, we're about to need to speed up. Feel the need for speed. Yeah, green, good. We like greens. Yellows. My side, yep. Forget speeding up. Start braking. And we enter monitoring. Down to 70. See for again whilst we think about it. Right, there's the 70. Thousand points, gold is 99, silver 98, bronze 97, and the rest of it's none. Yeah, you're wishing, CK. Right, I still see red. Possibly because we've got to denied. Okay, no, we haven't. Get rid of that, please. Right, we're clear to go again, but we are in 500 hertz monitoring, so we can't go faster than 35. Let's deal with CIFA. As we go past, the light will go out, and I'll then do that to re-enter a monitored state. Is it fish and chips today? Not today as it's closed, but it's got lots of cold meats to get through. Yes, lots of turkey, bubble and squeak. Let's get a little bit more speed on, shall we? Bear in mind we can go up to 70 again. Ooh, light engine. You have lots of turkey to eat, and you're turkeyed out. Got beef and gammon, etc. Turkey was only a small one, so that basically only survived for 2 days. Right, now this is where we get to look ahead and see yellows, so we can end our monitored state and hope that that yellow is mine. The green is mine. Let's go. Let's floor it. Andernach track 1 north next. See if that... Christmas Day and Boxing Day, basically. Right, let's move. Let's get some shifty on. Limited to 120. That's about to go up to 125. Let's get back in the cab. Speeding? How am I speeding? Cheek. 125. Check the signal's green. How is it? Oh, the chili con carne was fantastic. There's more of it left, so I might be having some for tea again tonight. Yay! No, we didn't. We just had a normal meal. How was the curry? Turkey curry. I might have to try that one year. Right, since we're running nicely, let's have a drink. Actually, that's something I can put on my Amazon list, my cup. Because I'm sure you guys would all love to drink from a nice M&M cup. Either that or a nice CptnJenks mug. Let's just clear that. Right, 15 miles to Andernach, track 1 north. With some more points for me. More points for me. More points for me. Right, green on the signal. Just cleared Sifa as well. You got a Pac-Man cup for Christmas, one of those ones that changes the picture when it gets hot. I got Mrs. Jenks a Beauty and the Beast one like that for Christmas. And oh, I tell you what, there's a funny story. I'm not sure my mother-in-law would appreciate me telling it, but hey. I'll tell you what, if we get up to, where are we now, 35, if we get up to 100 quid in donations, I'll tell the story. I should set a time limit on that, shouldn't I? I think 100 quid by 12 o'clock though is a bit much. Well, unless Mrs. Jenks' mother-in-law appears on Twitch chat, I should be fine. Yeah, but Mrs. Jenks might be in Twitch chat. She said she might pop in to say hi. What should we say? If we have 50 quid donated by 12 o'clock, I'll tell you the story. I think that's fair. That'll be a tenth of our goal. We're aiming for 500. I think 500 is quite fair for 2 days. Better behave then. Mrs. Jenks knows I don't behave. She's been here whilst I'm streaming. We don't want Captain in the doghouse. It's for charity. I'm prepared to go in the doghouse for charity. Which is why I said 50 quid. 50 quid for charity by lunch, by 12 o'clock, and I'll sit in the doghouse for a bit. I'll even see if I can get the cup and show it to you. It's an awesome cup. Right, still got greens. We like greens. 140 coming up, but I don't need to worry about that. Quite enjoying this scenario. All those thousands of points you will put on none. Deary, deary, dear. I see yellows ahead. It's gone green, we're okay. Now I see yellows ahead. Is it on my tractor? That's the question. I've just eased off a little bit, make sure that we don't. No, green. Good. We'll just clear Seafer as well as we go through. Right, we're in the 140. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm still limited to 125. Green. Good. Oh, I'm feeling terribly pleased with myself for this. Right, we've got a 110 coming up. 5 miles to go to Andernach North. Someone's just donated. Ooh. Why didn't that go ka-chink? Right, warning for the 110, which is fine. We'll do it through the old where Goober is. That should have gone ka-chink and it didn't. Chris has put in another fiver. Let's just get that down to tad break. There we go. Lovely. What did he say? He says, okay, there's another fiver towards the 50. Thank you very much, Chris. There he goes. So we got 10 quid within the next 20 minutes, and I'll tell you the story. Right, that's definitely yellow for me. Braking quite hard because we're coming into a siding. Right, we're down to within the 70 parameters. So we'll let that roll. Oh no. We'll let that roll, we won't speed that back up. Right, we'll bring that down now to the 35 that we need. Still got double yellows. So I do need to be down to 35 by that signal. Just keep CptnJenks at bay. I'm sure oh, you meant you'd better behave. Right. Denied. Why are we denied? We shouldn't be. Still denied. We're under 500 Hertz monitoring. I shouldn't be, I'm due there now. Still denied. But I have the shunt signal. I'm going to take that as go and override it. Don't spad me out. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, we can go no faster than 40. So let's sort you out, bring you all the way back down to 40. Sort out CFAT. Wheel slip, no, we don't want wheel slip, thank you. A little bit of timeliness penalty there. As we come into Andernach sorting siding. Where we're also going to be a tiny bit late. But we can handle that. RFB. Right, we're set for siding 3 anyway. In we go. Oh, no. Don't oversee for me, please. That was me watching where the train was going, rather than watching CFA. Right, well we're in medal territory. The question is, have I done enough to get gold? Or are we stuck on silver? That is the question. No, we don't want emergencies. Get off emergencies. Right, there we go. We've stopped. We're only a minute late, which in train times is pretty good. Right, we can turn them off now. Put that back to nothing. Put them onto full. And then we can leave the train like that. Timeliness bonus 200, that's 889. I believe that's silver. 1, 2, yes, silver. Well done to all those who said silver and correctly predicted what I would get.